Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you and tell you what to do if your steering wheel doesn't work. I'll be going over the basics, a few of the things that you can try to do if you find that your steering wheel doesn't work. Let's get right to it. The first thing is don't start driving if you're already at a stop. So let's say you get into your car, you start your car, and you try to accelerate and you realize that your steering wheel doesn't work. It turns, the wheel turns, but the wheel itself is not like connected to the wheels on the car. The steering wheel is not really moving the wheels. Then don't start driving. Pull over and call a service to try and fix it. Like call maybe a tow truck service to bring it to a licensed mechanic to try and fix it. Okay. Now, in addition, you can also take a look at your power steering fluid. Now, generally speaking, being low on power steering fluid won't cause the wheel to not work with the wheels on the car, but it might cause it to feel like it's so hard to turn. So if you're like at a standstill, you're like, it could be a lack of power steering. So check your power steering fluid. That's another thing. Check your power steering fluid. Sorry about that. If you need more, get more power steering fluid. If your power steering fluid looks like it's topped up and it's perfectly fine, then it's probably not your power steering fluid. The next thing is if your steering wheel actually doesn't turn at all. So let's say your steering wheel doesn't turn. Now, if you have your car off, here's a little trick. If you have your car off and you turn, let's take the key out and you turn the wheel, you hear that click? That means I've locked my steering wheel. So if I get in the car and I'm like, hey, my wheel doesn't turn. What's going on? Here's what you do. Take your key, put it in the ignition, turn your wheel just a little bit. Like right now it can't turn, but it has a little bit of give. Turn your wheel just a bit, and then you're able to now turn the wheel. Start the car up, and your power steering should activate. Look at that. You fix the steering wheel that doesn't work. And that's only in that specific situation. If the car's off and your wheel feels like it's locked, okay? Another situation is if you're driving and all of a sudden you realize your steering wheel doesn't work. So let's say you're driving and you're like, what? My steering wheel doesn't work. Either it won't move or it's moving, but the tires of the car are moving. So either if your steering wheel just locks up or if your tires of your car, are not connected to the wheel, grip on that wheel tightly. And I'll tell you why. First and foremost, at any given moment, that wheel can start working again. And if you're panicking and freaking out and this and that, your wheel might just start working again. And then all of a sudden your car's out of control. Grab that wheel with two hands nice and firmly, just in case the wheel starts working again, just in case it's a small little error and then, the wheel starts to function again. Grab that wheel nice and firmly. You also want to press the brake, slow down and bring the car to a stop as quickly as possible, but as safely as possible. Now, as you're bringing the car to a stop, like I said, you want to have both hands on the wheel, but if you have the opportunity to, either before you stop or right after you stop, put your hazards on. And this way, the other cars behind you and around you know that you're in a hazardous situation. Your car is broken down, something's not working, and you need to pull over. And then hopefully you are able to bring the car to the side of the road, or just, if you can't, then just put your hazards on and stop that car. Because I'd rather you be pulled over in a lane on a main road with your hazards on than get into an accident because you're trying to maneuver the car to the side of the road. So just bring that car to a safe stop, okay? And then last but not least, you got to get it looked at by a professional. If you can't solve the problem yourself, and if your steering wheel, it puts you in a dangerous driving situation, like it just stops working while you're driving, bring it to a licensed mechanic, a professional, and get them to look at it, because they'll likely be able to find the cause of the problem and fix it. And that's it. In this video, I've gone over what to do if your steering wheel doesn't work. If you like the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.